After finding out that there was this sort of tech gender gap, the first thing I did was do research. It's often hard to create change when you don't even know wholeheartedly about the topic that you are trying to make change in. So for me, that research included the statistical aspect, seeing the fact that girls and women represent 23% of all of the people in computer science. And if you dive into fields like artificial intelligence, girls and women only represent 12%. So these evidence set statistics really proved to me that this was existing, this beyond these few coding workshops that I was holding where I just saw 15 boys and 5 girls. This was something that existed in the real world. When you go into companies, big tech corporations too, having a thorough understanding of the problem and then the solution. And for me, the solution was, where does this start out? Where is the root cause of the lack of girls and women in computer science and STEM fields? To really understand that, I had to take a step back and examine our present society very closely. What I observed from doing that was the fact that this is sort of a systemic gender bias embedded in the regulations of society. When we look at the girls' toy aisle today, you see dolls and princesses and Barbies, and while there's nothing wrong with that, girls are so much more than that. Girls have the capability to build, innovate, create change. When you go into the boys' toy aisle, you see things like Legos and robotics kits. When you don't see those stuff in the girls' toy aisle, you immediately feel like, maybe that's not for me. Maybe that's just what I'm not supposed to do. And so the way to change that is to create an environment, even from an early age, where girls feel welcome in spaces like technology. The solution that I proposed was holding workshops for very young girls and dedicated like a safe space for girls only. Through this, when girls see themselves in an environment with other girls doing the same thing, they're all motivated and lifted up, believing that they can achieve greatness. That is pretty much it. That's holistically an approach to take, is to thoroughly understand your problem and thoroughly understand your solution.